What's up, my Central Unit? It's the Central Man here, so back again with another episode review of Titans, Series 1, Episode 10. The title of this episode is called Koriand'r. I thought this episode is the weakest one of Series 1 so far. Unfortunately, that's not the case. I really like this episode. We got like a twist, we got the appearance of Trigon. I'll talk about him later on in this review. This episode focused much on storytelling and less on the action sequence. There's barely any action sequence in this episode. Because I really like Series 1 of Titans, They focus much more on storytelling, less and more of the action sequence, I really like it. The consistency of episode by episode of Series 1 of Titans, there's no bad episode of Series 1 of Titans, in my opinion. So far, the episodes I watch, I really enjoy them. Episode by episode, I enjoy it. I really like it. So, let's continue the end of episode 8. The Donna Troy episode. When Rachel trying to help Corey, getting her memory back, and then Corey can't snap on Rachel, grab her by the throat. And also Corey, I'm guessing Corey's in, not Corey, Rachel went into Corey's head, and I think it's the hospital scene when, basically when Dawn is in hospital after the attack by the nuclear family. And I never got it from the previous episode why Rachel's imagery around in the minds of both Hank and Dawn. But I don't want to get into it in depth about it, but because like I said in my last episode review, the Hank and Dawn episode, that time I think Dawn is, Rachel and Dawn, they're kind of Rachel sees Rachel sees Dawn like a sister / mother figure. And Hank never see Rachel. There is no communication between Hank and Rachel. It's just Rachel and Dawn. Dawn saw Rachel's reflection on Hank's helmet, and she wake up from the coma. And also, she was in the hospital scene. Showing for Hank and Dawn, and then also those flames. I'm guessing it's Rachel's in Corey's mind. I think that was just a forced heel turn. Unfortunately, Corey did not really officially turn heel in this episode. It just simply made no sense why Corey, thrown this relationship or friendship towards Rachel down the toilet. She's trying to help her. You can tell, let's go back to was it episode 8? The Donna Troy episode. You can tell Corey's organically getting her memory back. If Rachel did that, trying to touch her head, heal her, get her memories back, I think she'll probably could turn. I don't know. It's just weird. So, Donna Troy, Wonder Girl. Need a drink first. I'm stumbling. Oh Donna using the lasso of truth, and Garth, with his fanboy moments. I kind of like Garth's fanboy moments. He did it in episode 5. Are we gonna see Batman? And the Robin thing from in the Jason Todd episode, and now this. Is, are you her? Are you Wonder Girl? And then Donna says, I was. Donna, move on. Not becoming Wonder Girl. She could be Wonder Girl in the series finale. We'll get to that next time. But Corey just knocked out by Donna. Donna, but not Donna. Corey, sorry, got her memory back. Or Subsequent got her memory back. I'm guessing Corey lost a little bit lost the memory. I don't know what's maybe you can tell this episode Rachel kind of beat herself up. She's trying to help, but she said to God, I make things worse. Everything everyone who's close to me gets hurt, and I feel sorry. She's trying to help, and then help her friend, but it end up like basically risking her and others in jeopardy. But unfortunately, that's not the case. And also, yeah, Kori end up leaving, leaving the house, end up like fighting the spaceship. You find out, yeah, she's from Tamaran. Because I followed the show. I'm talking about the original show. Starfire. I don't think they were I don't think gonna use that her like Starfire maybe. But because just because it works in comics and anime cartoons doesn't mean it's gonna pan out in the live action stuff. But it's funny, like there's like Donna had some funny one liners in this episode, like throwing like I think it was a tracking device. It looks like a star onto the fan, the fan of the truck when Kori takes off to find the spaceship. And Donna says, you're not the only one with gadgets, and then when they're driving to track down Kori, Donna says about, you sleep with her, did you? Yeah, I think you're good with dangerous women. Except to Dawn, you fucked that up, Dangerous woman, yeah, because, Dick had sex. I think had sex with Dawn, had sex with Kori. Yeah, and when Donna says you fucked that up with Dawn, yeah, because they had an affair behind Hank's back. I never seen Dawn as the dangerous one. I don't get it, but Kori subclaim is dangerous. And also and then there's one funny line. I'm guessing it's a funny line. When Donna says, I'm the guy who knocked you out, and Kori says, let's see, we do it twice. Anyway, so, yeah, Donna says, I was right about your friend killing Rachel, and Dick says, that's not really her, she killed a lot of she killed a lot of people. When Dick said that, I don't think it's true, but looking back, she did kill people. She killed the Russian in episode 1. She killed Nuclear Dad in episode 3, so she probably would kill someone if they wanted. But unfortunately, that's not the case, because Kori lost Rachel, she's trying to help her, and it's kind of true, why do I want to throw? I think Kori has some flashbacks of the prophecy. She was going for the prophecy. I'm guessing subclaim Rachel is the destroyer of worlds. Unfortunately, that's not the case. They found the spaceship when Kori went to planet Earth, and there was one voice in echoes in some kind of flashback scene. I thought you were dead. I don't know who said that. We got more about Trigon. They mentioned Trigon once. That's really good because so far they mentioned the father, Rachel's father. So I knew Trigon's there because it makes sense. You're filling out Rachel's arc of series 1. If they don't really have Trigon in this series, that'll be completely done. But I feel like there was a Kori showed Dick and Donna the I think it was a hologram of Kori's homeworld of Tamaran. I'm guessing Tamaran got destroyed or coated in black. It was all black. I think Kori says if Rachel dies, my world will, and she said she is the doorway he can get through. And it's kind of true. Rachel use her powers and able to summon up her dad, summon up Trigon, and we'll get to him like I said later on in this review. So, I think he was imprisoned a long time ago. Because he's destroyed worlds. He's come to Earth to cover the world with darkness, so it's kind of true. And I need a drink, man. My throat is a little bit dry. yeah, it's just what it is. So it's good to have it's good to have Trigon. It's confirmed that he's the main villain. It's not Armisa and the Nuclear Family. They're kind of like co-villains, but this, it's just I think they're filling out Rachel's art pretty damn well. It's a slow build. I was a little bit impatient but yeah, I was impatient. But they're doing it pretty damn well. They took a bit of a break of it, and I think the next 3-4 episodes they continue it. And set up the series finale. So yeah, like I said, let's get back to Rachel's. You know, basically she was beating herself up for Corey. I think she said like I did it wrong. I scrambled her brain, drove her mad. And, I think Garth trying to make her feel better. Garth says, I don't know what you did. I don't know what you did, something like that. I don't think you did. I can't remember the dialogue that well. Jesus Christ, but he said like, it's not your fault. I think he said it was an accident. It was kind of like an accident. But yeah, every time, and then I think he touched Rachel, and Rachel said, "Shall don't touch me," and then you had this mother and daughter time that I really like. It's just like Garth trying to make her feel better. Hey man, he didn't say that. He said, "Hey man, I'm trying to make you feel better." Dick and Donna will find a way. But maybe I can't make you feel better. Maybe your mom will. He didn't say that, but that's what I'm interpret. He says, I'm trying to say again. Yeah, the dialogue. Can't remember the dialogues. I don't, like I said, I don't write down the dialogues when I'm doing these reviews, whether it's DC or Marvel. It's just what it is. But he said like I don't think there's something you did. I don't know. I'm moving on, man. It already bugs me, man. But anyway, so yeah, Angela, said to Rachel that it was a mistake giving you to Melissa. I should have run with you, not from you. Basically like I should have be with you, not run away from you. I was ashamed. It's just powerful. You can say it's a powerful moment, but she looks like disappointed because she ended up got caught in the she ended up in the asylum for about 5 years. Melissa got killed by this guy from episode 1, and she said like do not make the same mistake as me, otherwise you're gonna end up being alone for long, and then they hug it out, and then you could, and also like you can tell this whole thing with Gar. It's Garth. Wow, Gar. I feel sorry for Gar in this episode. Like Gar went to a room. I think it was a bit of a nursery room of the house. When Rachel was born, I'm guessing. Like he saw like a mirror, and seeing his reflection, he was covered in blood. And then when he went in the house and he saw this guy who mauled in the asylum episode, I think this whole thing, you can tell it's fetting Corey, but I think it's fetting Gar. I think Gar said in episode 8 that the tiger's not me. There was a flashback sequence that when Gar killed that guy, the doctor. There's a slight tear in the eye of Gar. I felt sorry. I think Garth was kind of like thrust in this situation that he said it to. I think he said it to Rachel in the Doom Patrol episode, and he said it to Dick in Together episode that he never eaten somebody. I think he used it to scare off people, but seeing killing that guy for the first time, it's affecting him. It's I don't know. He's not suffering like mental illness. No, he's just like still. It's really get to him. Why he killed him. he wasn't that shocked in that silent episode. He's just like, I killed the guy. Without any like, I killed this guy. No, he just, I don't know, man. It's just what it is. You can tell like Garth was sick, something wrong with his stomach, and also Rachel says, I made Garth sick. I think she blames her powers, the darkness inside me, is it come from him? And, this is another scene with Rachel and Angela and Angela said, who? My father. Angela says about you can decide what you're going to do with your powers, do it for good. I think Rachel says, I did, people die, but I don't think that's true. No, I think Rachel killed that guy. He killed the bald-headed guy who killed Melissa in episode 1. So far, I don't think she killed, I don't think she killed another person ever since episode 1. He injured Calder in the Doom Patrol episode, so I don't think so. So, yeah, this was dark. I like the Asylum episode. That was dark. This was a bit darker. I know it's DC's it's what DC is. It's all about. It's for the dark crap. Garth was ill. He woke up, and he was covered in blood. He was choking, and blood. It was blood around his nose and his eyes. It's like, holy shit, that was dark. You can tell like they will never kill off Ryan Potter, man. I like Ryan Potter playing the role as Garth. I think it was the good casting choice. I think there's some interviews. This was maybe it was before and after the not Aaron, but like before. I think Ryan Barr said in an interview that he wants to become Robin, but the creators of the show don't want him to become Robin because Garth. Because Ryan Potter is, I think he's half Japanese. Garth. Because Robin is white. Yeah, I think he's white. I think that Tim Drake, I think he's not from Series 2, haven't seen Series 2 at times yet, or Series 3, he's black, I don't know, I don't want to get into it. I don't think we're going to get like a black Robin. Simpsons did a joke about a black Robin years ago. I don't want to get into it. It's not racist. It's just what it is, we're never, I don't know. I think Garfield in comic books and the animated TV show, he's white. In the live action, he's like a bit of Japanese descent. Trigon. We finally got Trigon in this episode and this show. He came through the mirror. He appeared as a human. I know Trigon's a demon from a different dimension. This character has its Al Pacino's Devil's Advocate presence. He came, kissed Angela, and cured Garth because Garth was staring death in the face. That would be completely stupid if they kill off Ryan Potter's character. I like Ryan Potter. My first exposure to him was Hero from Big Hero 6. That was a good movie. I really want to review that movie down the road. Big Hero 6. That was good. It's combined Marvel and anime. Anyway, so Rachel was scared towards her father because he sent his minions to after her, and I don't know. I think inside, she thanked her dad for saving her friend, because Rachel and Garth, they are friends, I never see them as boyfriend and girlfriend, that would be completely retarded. I never seen Beast Boy and Raven like boyfriend and girlfriend. I don't think so. That would be completely dumb. I never seen Raven chasing for love. That would be like, don't like it. It has its they're like in the spaceship scene, there's image of Trigon as a demon, so they got I think they got money in the confidence to do a lot of CGI. There was a lot of CGI in this episode. Not this episode, but the show overall, it's not they're not going to cancel like the Marvel show. Those Marvel shows like Luke Cage, Jessica Jones, Daredevil, Iron Fist. I don't think they had any CGI. Can't remember. I think Iron Fist had some CGI with the fist. I don't know, but I don't want to get into it. But they got they have some CGI. Yeah, I'm glad they got like the CGI looks cool. It's not like tacky and set and generic. It was fine for what it is. So yeah, it set up a good series finale. You can tell like Trigon puts like a barrier, and not Raven, Dick went through the barrier. Donna and Corey did not. I think it was Donna or Corey says how Dick went through the wall. We don't. I'm guessing like Dick is mortal. He's human without any superpowers. With I think Corey, I don't think she fly. I can't remember. In my knowledge, fly. She shoots flames. Donna, she's Amazon. Strength. But I don't know. But it set up a good series finale. We'll get to that down the road. But yeah. I'm guessing like with when Trigon's save. I don't know what's his real name, Trigon. But yeah, it is Trigon. But his human name, his mortal name. But he basically he did it for her, her daughter. He's not like a cold-blooded bastard, but it's just what it is. That was dark. Seeing Garth coughing up blood. I don't know what Rachel said. Like I made Garth sick. I don't know. Maybe it has to do with Garth touching her, or maybe it has to do with the eating soup. I don't know, but it has to do with. I think there's some cahoots in this episode with Trigon and Angela. Angela has some powers. Yeah, met her like old friend. What's his name? Tommy. What's his name? Tommy Campbell. Tommy Johnson. I can't remember. He's basically the sheriff of this town, and trying to help. Saw him like hearing Rachel. In the bathroom, and Garth was basically convulsing. With blood, having that type of seizure. I don't know what symptoms. I don't know that is symptoms. I don't think it's symptoms of the plague. I think it is the symptoms of the plague. The Black Death. But anyway, so I think it was Tommy Campbell. I can't remember his name. Angela stabbed him. He stabbed him with the with her claws. Trying to get call the ambulance. With the lion in the house was dead. He tried to go for the radio in his car, but he got stabbed. Yeah, I think like earlier. I think he asked Angela out for a drink, and Angela says, thanks for the drink, I'm with my fella. I'm convinced that she's in cahoots, and I think she might get killed off. Don't spoil the season finale for me. We'll get to that next time, but yeah, it was a good twist. Some people just don't like this twist, but it's just what it is. I don't think how you gonna feel how Angela's gonna fit in series 2, but I don't think so. But the book, I don't remember what the book is. What's this called? The Book of Death. It's called. I can't remember what it's called. Rachel needs to complete trials. But I'm guessing like she's gonna use the book, using that book in. I think, I'm convinced that Rachel is gonna use that book and becoming. She'll be Raven, with the fucking, the diamond, the gem around the forehead. But, I think they fill out this story, her plot pretty damn well, It set up a good series finale. I'm guessing, like, Rachel's the one to defeat Trigon. I'm guessing, like, she's the anchor or something like that. Yeah, she's the doorway, there's an anchor keeping him in. It's just what it is. So, like, I thought like Rachel's gonna freak out, but she didn't. She didn't. Like, it's just what it is. So I think that's much to talk about. There's nothing to talk about this much more of this episode. I like the spaceship. I don't know how much money they built. Looks cool. It's just like it really covered more of the origin of Kori, who she really is. She's an alien, but I thought like gonna just focus on more on her backstory, how she get there, and but it just made no sense. I think they'll just bear off, what's gonna happen, focus more on the main story than just focus on another origin story from the previous episode. The previous episode is just a break from the main story, but it's just what it is. Trigon's gonna appear in series 2. I think it was, yeah, you got Deathstroke in series 2, but it's just what it is. So it's just set up a good series. Like I said, I'm gonna repeat myself again. It's gonna set up the series finale. How it's gonna pan out. Like I can see Trigon. Getting Trigon. Yeah, Trigon's like, I think he's one of the most dangerous creatures out there. In my knowledge, you've got Felix Faust, and you've got, he's like, he's the eater of worlds. I think they also like taking the scent off of Rachel, because Rachel is like self-proclaimed she's the prophecy to destroy the world. I think I'm gonna say I said it once, say it twice. In these episode reviews of series 1 of Titans, I'm gonna say it again. I don't think Rachel will turn. She will never turn heel. She will never throw the friendship down the toilet. She's loyal to Dick, loyal to Kori, loyal to Gar. Why she's throwing this away to fulfill this prophecy that really put a lot of people around the world in jeopardy. I think, yeah, I know. I think this finale got that Bruce, appearance of Bruce Wayne. Ian Glenn, I'll get to that down the road, but yeah, it's been a good episode. I'm dwelling on this. Yeah, like I said, nothing much to talk about. This was a good episode. Set up a good, I don't say good, I haven't saw this series finale yet, but set up the series finale down well. I've been saving the little bit the gas on the tank for the series finale. It's not like all guns blazing, and then by the time the series finale hits, it'll be a disappointment. But I don't know. I haven't seen the last episode of series 1 of the show yet. That'll be probably tomorrow. Because the final. By the time this video is recorded, we're in the 30th. The 31st is tomorrow. That'll be technically the final. Anything superhero fit. It'll be the final superhero related video of 2021. Trying to end it at the end of the year. Like I said, this month I'm covering both Hawkeye and the rest of series 1 of Titans. And then I'll probably take a break for it. Reviewing any type of superhero related videos, whether it's from the DC or Marvel universe. Yeah, Star Wars. Like Star Wars, but it's just what it is. It's a good episode. I wish they had more time. I feel like this episode was very quick. I feel like by the time this episode started, it's already gone. I thought it's gonna be an okay episode. Some people think it's weak. Maybe it is a bit weak, but I wish they add more minutes, like 5 to 10 minutes, make it like a 50th minute episode. To add more time, but it's just what it is. I feel like it's a bit rushed. I feel like it's just, like I said, by the time this episode started, it's already finished. Sometimes it's a bad thing, but sometimes it could be a good thing. Like I said, they're saving the little bit of the energy of the last episode to close out series 1. So, yeah, the series 1's been around. The show started 3 years ago, going on 4 years. I know in our current timeline, series 3, it's just finished. Like, cause I'm like 2022, I will cover reviewing series 2 and series 3 of Titans. I really like it. So yeah, I'm gonna end this review. So anyway, hope you enjoy my review of Series 1, Episode 10 of Titans. Leave your thoughts on the comment section below. Smash the like button, click the bell, subscribe to the Central Mountain Network on YouTube for more wrestling videos and more. And we'll be back tomorrow for the series finale review of Titans for Series 1. You know, I'll explain more about the overall series of Titans. You know, that'll be tomorrow. So like, share, subscribe, folks. We'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.